Hello and welcome to One North Main, Brockton's magazine show, where we profile people, places, and events that make this city, our city, great. I'm your host, Jay Miller, and for the next hour, we will be looking back at 2018, all of the great events, the people that we met, the people that were let into your lives. We're going to show you again, because Brockton is the city of champions. So, buckle up, fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a fast, fun ride. Sit back, relax, and enjoy 2018 One North Main style. Did she make the shirts or did you?
We made them together. Chocolate. Gotta love it.
Hello and welcome to One North Main.
And then of course we have Jell-O. Wait, Jell-O? A sport? It is over at the Gilmore School. And who better to tell you than their principal, Mary Beth O'Brien. What the heck am I talking about? You'll have to check this out. I love the Gilmore School. That's love. Oh yeah, baby, it's the end of the school year, 2017-2018 has wound down, and we're here at the Gilmore School today for a little fun day. It's that simple, it's a fun day. But the best part of it all, Principal Mary Beth O'Brien is gonna get some pies thrown in her face and some Jell-O thrown at her. That's all we know, limited information, lots of fun. Stay tuned, because we're gonna have some fun as well. Mary Beth, big day today for you. Why are you getting Jell-O thrown at you, and why in the world would you want a pie in the face?
Well, it's not that I want to. It's just that after our first year here at the Gilmore, we are definitely making some strides. It was our first year. We copied a lot of our other neighboring Brockton Public Schools where we finally did that Fun Run Booster-thon challenge. Right. And with the grounds out here, it was a great way to bring our entire school community together. And our children, worked to get some funds raised in hopes to build a new playground here at the Gilmore for them to enjoy during the school day, and they raised $12,385, which for a smaller school like ours, that is an amazing amount of money. So the principal's challenge went through a couple of different versions, and the kids voted on a Jell-O bath and a pie in the face for me.
Jell-O bath. Okay, the big question everybody wants to know, I have to put on the glasses for this one. What are you going to be wearing? Are you wearing what you're wearing right now as is?
Oh, I can't tell you. You'll have to see.
Ooh, surprise, surprise. Are you ready? Are you mentally prepared for this?
I don't know. I was up at 2 o'clock in the morning all worried about this. I don't want my clothes to get stained from the Jell-O.
That's true. That's true. So the big news now is, what will Mary Beth wear? Let's find out. Have fun. Oh, there it goes.
That's even better. That's pretty cool.
And this is where the kids basically have made a circle where Mary Beth O'Brien will not be allowed to leave. The Jell-O is all set. We don't know where the pies are. But it's going to get a little messy, and we're going to enjoy it. They're handing out the Jell-O. Mary Beth O'Brien has a satchel over her right shoulder We're not sure which is in the satchel. Could be a change of clothes. Could be an addition to offset the whipped cream and Jell-O. I see hundreds of students that are literally, the anticipation is almost becoming too much. They're so excited, they're shaking, or is that just me? It might just be me, I don't know, but we're fired up. The build-up is incredible. We have excited adults. Who was that guy? We'll never know because we'll never ask. But here we go. Here we go. Something's happening. All right, there she is. She has a shower cap on. We have goggles.
You have to. You have to.
Oh, the tables have turned. Ladies and gentlemen, the tables have turned. The students are telling the principal to sit down. A year of build-up leading to this moment. And there it goes. 50 Jell-O cups. Never in the history of Brockton, Massachusetts have we seen so much Jell-O go fly through the air. Oh, the pump in the face! Here it comes! Oh! Nothing can help Principal Mary Beth O'Brien.
Okay, turn around, turn around to see you. Turn around to the other side. Keep turning, keep turning.
Mary Beth, you're a great sport. What did it feel like? What did the Jell-O feel like? What did the pie feel like?
To step in the pool wasn't so bad. It actually felt therapeutic, like a nice pedicure. I think if somebody wants to start a spa, it would be onto something. But I have to tell you,
a Jell-O spa.
these are flavors of Jell-O that I don't necessarily even know what they might be when you mix all of that together, but I am so sticky.
Gilmore is one of many schools in our fair city that raises funds, that betters their community. And we were here today to watch all the action and the kids reaping the benefits. Mary Beth, congratulations again. Back to more activity in our fair city. We are here at East Middle School, one of the many fabulous schools within the Brockton Public School system. Here, earlier in the year, 2018, the Police in the Streets 3-on-3 basketball tournament was held. It's an annual event put on and sponsored by Rosie Vasquez Brown, an officer with the police department, and Ollie J. Spears, a community activist. It's a great event for the kids. It's a great way for police to connect with our community, and we were there for the action. Let's check it out.
Well, today we have the 4th annual Police on the Street citywide basketball tournament. And what it is, it's a tournament for children between the ages of, I'm thinking, what is it, 7 to 12, and then 12 to 20. And what it is, it's a competition for kids to compete against each other. And then later on, the winning team of the older group will be playing the police department or the police officers.
We came up with this idea about 4 years ago when the tensions were high in the community, going throughout the country, where with police brutality and police shootings and other vice versa. Suspects shooting police officers, so that was an all-time high. So we want to do something about it and bring the community and the police together.
This baby was born as Ollie Spears and I were having breakfast, and we brainstormed and came up with this. At the time, 4 years ago, it so happened that there was a lot of controversy against the police officers throughout the whole country and abuse, etc. And what we wanted to show is we wanted to show the other side of police officers, and that we also have family. We interact with the community, and this is our community. We wanted to show that other side of caring, because we do care. And this is where we come from. This is our city, our community.
So if you're a kid at the event, basically first thing you do, you get a raffle ticket. We feed you, we give you a t-shirt, you sign up for the 3-on-3 tournament. And then we do a single game elimination. What's up, cuz? Say what's up.
What's up, cuz?
We do a single game elimination, and we go about 4 hours, and then the winners, they play the Brockton Police Department, Brockton police officers. But the younger kids during the day, we have a skills and drills tournament. Skills and drills, where we run drills with them, and then at the end they get to play basketball.
The way to do that basically is by volunteering in different groups, different places, and again, showing people that there are people out there that care about them. And there's a lot of people that need that. That are having issues or problems, or one of the things is the youth. To me, that's very close to my heart, the youth, to help them and show kind of something positive for them to be able to follow. And again, showing that you care, that somebody cares. Also, say volunteering for the elderly. These are the people that I call the forgotten people, because a lot of time people forget about them, and sometimes they don't have anyone, and they need that. They need that human contact.
The ladies of Psi Iota Omega chapter are out here at the basketball tournament, Police in the Streets tournament, handing out backpacks. We have a goal today of giving out over 500 backpacks. This is our 4th year participating, and this year, once we get rid of the 500, over the 4 years, we would have given out 2,000 and more of backpacks. This is important for our community, because as we are here, there is a saying that says, to whom much is given, much is required. And we understand that there are those in our community who do not have what others may have. And so we are here as an organization to help parents, and also to try to help along students in their success of an education. So we are here giving out free backpacks filled with school supplies such as rulers, pens, notebooks, folders. Some of them have but calculators for our high school students. So we have them here to give out, and it's important that we support our community. We are located here in the city of Brockton, and city of Brockton is in the hearts of the women of Psi Iota Omega chapter.
This event is put together by Rosie, Officer Brown, and it's one of the events that pretty much all of us here have participated. It's the 4th year. I think David Santo has done it for 4 years. It's my 3rd year. Anthony, this is his 3rd year also doing it. It's a great event, and the reason why we do it, we participate, is because this is the opportunity that we have to interact with the community. And also later on, if you go to a call and the kids that see our faces here have a better chance of communicating with us, and that give them a chance to open up. And I think it's a great interaction between the police and the community.
I think the goal is just for the community and the police to come together as one in solidarity, and have fun, good time, and be able to talk to the police officers by first name. So when they're in the community with the police officers, they know by first name, and they'll have that built relationship already.
If someone's looking to get involved and to volunteer with Project Guardian Angels, just give me a call at the station, leave a message, and I can get back to you with your name. Leave a message with your name and number, and I'll get back to you. And then we can see what capacity you'd like to volunteer. We have a lot of things going on. We have a warehouse where we can have somebody help us with that, or get involved feeding people, feeding the homeless, or working with the youth, whatever works for the people.
Because it's fun. If you really like basketball, it's really good of an exercise. And if you like basketball, it's really fun. There's not much arguing. And it will just be lit that you could take home another trophy.
Oh man, I love hoops, but hockey's just as good. And you know what? Teaming up with the Brockton Fire Department, the Downey School, and the Boston Bruins Foundation to bring some much needed hockey supplies to that fine school. Let's take a look.
So I'm Billy Hill. I'm the president of Brockton Firefighters Local 144, and I'm here with a bunch of our members today working with the Boston Bruins Foundation as they work with the schools and getting kids educated on working out and eating right and things like that. So we're here today to talk to the kids about a little bit about fire safety and with the Bruins donation of hockey equipment for the kids. So yeah, we're here today. We got some members. We're going to play with the kids and kind of enjoy the day and talk to them and be involved with the community like we always try to do.
Good morning. My name is John Kelly. I'm the principal at the Downey School here in Brockton, Mass. And we are participating today in the Boston Bruins First Responder Face-Off Challenge. It's an opportunity for the local firefighters and police to come out and play street hockey with the students here at the school. It's great for our students to have an opportunity to meet their local first responders, and the fire and police love to get out and interact with the children. Looking forward to a great day today. I want to thank the Bruins. Looking for a lot of fun.
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to stand up, we're going to stretch out a little bit, all right? We'll spread our legs and reach down and touch our right foot to the floor. Stay right down there. Spread out a little bit, you guys have a lot of area to use. All right, up and grab your left foot. Reach down to the left. Before you always work out, always make sure you do a little bit of stretching. Let's try this one. Grab your right leg, stretch your quad. Nice job with the balance. I like seeing the balance. Good, switch legs. Put your hands together for Bob, get forward. Thanks, John. Thanks, Blaze. How we doing, boys and girls? Good. A little sleepy. Usually Whitey gets it all fired up. We might have to do that a little later. But on behalf of the Bruins and Brockton Fire and everybody here at the school, we want to thank you and National Grid as well for having us here today. This is a program that we started a little over a year ago. And the main thing that I really like about it is it's fun, right? Put together, street hockey equipment, courtesy of Franklin, okay, which we do over 200 sets of equipment every year that goes to different schools, kids like yourself. And you know what the best part of it is? You get to keep it. One of the main reasons we're here is to promote health and wellness, but more importantly, to have fun, right? There's a time and a place for you to do all the things you love to do. It doesn't take much. Just put your time in. Put your time in for schoolwork, your time for fun, right? Your time for exercise. There's plenty of time during the day, but most importantly, you have a great infrastructure here, listening to your teachers and your principal and doing the right thing.
I have some firefighters here with me today, and we're going to play hockey with you guys. Are you guys excited? Yeah. These guys came straight out of the firehouse to play with you guys. What else have you learned about fire safety? If there's a fire in your house, what do you do? That's right, so once you leave the house, don't go back in. And then make sure you have a meeting point for your family. So if something bad happens, you should go home, talk to your family, and have a meeting point outside the house. So you guys already got pros at all this, and you guys already started exercising. We got the firefighters here today, and they're going to play hockey with you.
All right, you guys ready to play some street hockey? All right.
Let's go, spread out, a lot of passing now, spread out, a lot of passing.
Congress Common class of 87.
Spread out, some passing, spread out with some passing. No change up, tie game.
DW Field Park, one of the many gems here in our fair city. Annually, they have the Tower Fest celebration. It's usually the first or second weekend in October. This event was spectacular. Specifically, Pat Hool, who has volunteered for many years in Ward 7 and here for the Tower Fest celebration, was recognized for her dedicated service. Pat, thank you from all of us in Brockton. Check it out.
My name is Peter Zimbor. I'm the Director of Communications for the Mayor of Brockton, Bill Carpenter, and we've got this nice ceremony today, this nice afternoon, Tower Fest, this nice ceremony from Pat Hool, who puts on the Tower Fest each and every year. And I know that's going to culminate with something big, but we wanted to express our appreciation on behalf of the city and on behalf of the Mayor. First off, before I read the citation, I'll let you know, before she was Pat Hool to me, she was Miss Hool, the substitute teacher at Brockton High. And I do remember those days. And she never yelled at me and I never got in trouble. So we've always been a friend.
All right, Pete's good. Pete's good in public.
I want to present this official citation on behalf of the Mayor. It says, be it known that the Mayor of Brockton hereby extends his congratulations to Patricia Hool in recognition of over 15 years of organizing Tower Fest. It's writing money. The fall season would not be the same in Brockton without this signature event at DW Fields Park every October. Your organizational efforts have greatly contributed to the happiness of many families over the years who make it to this annual event. In the City of Champions, you exhibit the true characteristics of a champion. The City of Brockton is honored that you call our city your home, and we are proud of all of the work you do. Therefore, it gives me great pleasure to present the citation to you as a symbol of our appreciation. The citation is duly signed by the Mayor of Brockton, Bill Carpenter, on this day, the 6th of October, 2018, and we present this to Patricia Hool. You can take that one too. That's the one you're gonna hang on the wall. Yeah.
Pat is dedicated. She has been dedicated to not only to the city of Brockton, but especially to DW Fields Park. So it's a great honor for us to be here to present this citation to her. So this is an official citation from the Brockton City Council. Be it be known that the Brockton City Council hereby extends its congratulations to Pat Hool in recognition of many years of dedicated service to the DW Field Park Association. And be it further known that the City Council extends best wishes for continued success. That this citation be duly signed by the President of the City Council and attested to and a copy thereof transmitted by the clerk to the Council. It is signed by Dennis Ianieri, President of the City Council, the City Clerk, Tony Zioli, and myself as Ward 7 City Councilor. But I know all my colleagues extend all their best wishes and they appreciate everything that Pat does. So thank you for everything you do. Thank you very much.
Well earned.
Wants to pitch in and help out because Pat might want to retire someday to Tahiti. Everyone can pitch in and help out.
It sounds like Ann Beauregard has volunteered herself to take over the Tower Fest. It's a big moment. Ann Beauregard has just volunteered to take over Tower Fest from Pat Hool. But we are not finished yet, of course. I see a suit. It is Tower Fest, so it's weird to see a suit, but it can only mean one thing, Senator Mike Brady.
Next up, it's my honor to present the Senator from Brockton, Mr. Mike Brady, with a citation.
Thank you, Tim, and let's give a round of applause so Ward 7 School can remember themselves.
The master of deflecting the credit.
This is official citation from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts State Senate. Be it known that the Massachusetts Senate hereby extends its congratulations to Patricia Pat Hool in recognition of your dedication and hard work in making the Tower Fest celebration in its 14th year, just a year older than I am, of course, a success in promoting a sense of community and showcasing the city of Brockton's most prized green space. And this is what makes us a city of champions, not just our sports figures, but all the people that work behind the scenes, all the people that volunteer and give the good hard time to the community in the city of Brockton. So thank you, Pat. This is signed by the President, Karen Spilka, President of the State Senate, William Welch, the clerk, and myself, Mike Brady. And thank you for all you do for our community.
A great day for Pat Hool, a great day for Brockton. She's one of the greats. Mount Rushmore. Pat Hool is right up there when it comes to Ward 7. No question about it. Oh, all right. It looks like we're moving.
Want me to hold that for you, Mom? Yeah.
All right. Somebody offered to hold the microphone. I politely told them, no. Don't ever ask me again. Oh, here we go. Looks like they're donating a bench. Dedicating.
This bench has been donated to Miss Pat Hool for her years of service. Pat, I want you to be the first one to sit on it.
I'm ready to sit down.
Wrapped around it.
Hang on 1 minute.
Yeah. I may not get up.
If you can hang on 1 minute, I just want to read it off to you. Pat, let me see what it says. It says Tower Fest, October 6, 2018. To Patricia Pat Hool, thank you for all your years of dedicated service to the D.W. Field Park Association. And thank you, Pat.
Okay,
nice job.
thank you. I'll just say thank you very much to everybody here that's helped me. And I enjoyed the park, and so do you. So let's just keep it up.
This park is really something else. There's so many events that we cover here on an annual basis, DW Field Park. Probably the one that we're going to miss the most is the Mark Creedon road race here held at DW Field Park. Mark Creedon, a Brocktonian, Cardinal Spellman graduate, and his family is keeping his memory alive by hosting this event annually. It's one of my favorite events to cover every year. It's their last one. They're going to continue the work, but they are moving on. So, a special treat to you for you today in Brockton, the Creedon Road Race. Creedon. Creedon Race.
Creedon Race. I don't know.
Fun.
I don't know for sure.
This is Adam's wife. All right, I am here with Johnny Handsome. We are about to climb the mountain to the tower. We are at DW Field. Are you ready to go up the mountain?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Game plan. Ronnie. This is the mountain, buddy. Turn around. That's the mountain. You ready?
Yeah. Thank you for the last 8 years. Thank you for 7 years, actually, the CA3s. Geez, and I wasn't going to blow through this. It means so much. We didn't know what to do next when Mark passed away, and you gave us this. You came here. You celebrated him, and it really does. It means more than you'll ever know. So that's it. I'm not going to go long there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It means so much. I hope it helped you. I know it definitely helped us. We certainly helped these kids at Spelman. So this is great. The kids' road races. It's been fantastic.
Together standing tall, colder, will enter call, will enter
I wanted to introduce this year's scholarship recipient, Chris Alty. Can I give him a huge round of applause? Every year we are truly honored to have another member of the Spelman family join our Mark Creedon family. They step into our hearts and they step into our homes as a way to fill a gap. And Chris has really been that. He showed up today with flowers for my mom and she burst into tears. I mean, if that's not a gentleman, I don't know what is. So another big round of applause for Chris Alty. Thank you so much for being here today.
My name is Chris Alty. I'm a senior at Cardinal Spelman, and I heard about the scholarship through my guidance department, and I thought it was a good chance to really help my mom better afford Spelman, because we were struggling to afford it, and I really like the school. They've done a lot for me and really helped me along the way. So applying for the scholarship and eventually getting for the scholarship really helped me graduate my senior year and go on to college.
Runners, are you ready?
Ready, set, go.
Say, I'm at the top of the mountain.
The top of the mountain.
And tower.
A tower.
Yep. Nice job. Nice. Look at that. What is he doing?
Like the mineral water.
Nice job, Ellen. Right there, right there. We just want to say thank you. Thank you for their constant support year after year. They come up in cold weather. They give more when they can. They bring their friends. We did this for ourselves. We did this to help our healing, and we just can't thank everyone enough in our family and our community for always coming out and for always talking about Mark and celebrating him. And thank you. I really and truly just thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. You've helped our family heal. You've helped our family continue on, and it means the world to us.
Oh, wow. The Creedon Road Race, it is something else. We were behind the scenes this year in 2018. We worked with the fire department and the police department. They did an active shooter training at the old Goddard School. It was an eye-opener, to say the least, as they responded in kind to an active shooter in a building, specifically a school. There are no words to describe it, only video. Check it out.
Attention Squad A, Engine 3, Ladder 4. Reported shots fired, multiple people down, Union Street. This is a drill.
So the police are trained to go by victims. They're going to stop the threat. So when you see the victims come out like this, they're trained to, they're going to point them to an area of collection where we can actually follow up once that area is secure.
I hear people yelling down here.
All right.
Get the rail.
Yeah, go.
IGF 1 on the first floor.
Oh, they want to make it worse.
B side.
Can you stand up and walk? Don't just walk past them. Treat them as you stand up and walk. You can walk?
One person per patient, go ahead. Triage and move on. Triage and move on.
Take some equipment, sit back and move on. We need another person to walk around.
I got multiple victims back here.
All right, careful on the command, we're going to need you.
Deceased, black. They got a black tag. We have at least 5 victims.
Billy, help Billy.
Hey,
Billy.
once he's treated, move on to somebody else. We have multiple
They got a
patients,
black
right?
tag
Stop
here.
the bleed and move on.
Don't move past the police.
You got 2 back here that nobody touched. He's black tag.
What about Billy? Billy.
Both of them coming. Christian.
You got a second
Black
RTS
tag.
coming? You're overwhelmed here, right? So call for another team.
My arm. My arm hurts too.
Yeah, I gotta stay with him. I don't know what.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where do we go?
You take long security at the door.
It went into 125.
It's already been cleared. How many victims you have approximately? So you should be stopping the bleed, right? Prioritizing.
Assistance. All right, I can walk. Where do you want me to go?
Wherever you put them. They're not leaving, they're staying with you until they have protection, right?
Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm
Stay here.
Shot.
Stay here.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Shot. This one. Shot. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Help me out. Help me out. Help me out.
Hey, sit right here.
Help me out. Help me out.
Go out the C door.
We're going out the Delta side.
Hey.
Yeah.
Past the police.
Stay with the police.
Go out the C door.
Delta side.
Go out the C door. What's wrong with her?
That is the Delta side.
What's up with her?
East side is Union Street.
Clear. We got one party on the left on the floor.
Hey, Dave, right here.
Yeah.
Right here on the floor. Right here on the floor. Eddie, check the back.
Leave one person here to tend
Gunshot wound
to
to the neck.
treat her, please?
One person stay here, move on to the next victim. Make sure your police protection's behind you.
Got two. Eddie, you got rear cover? You
got
one
rear
right
cover
there.
and I got rear
Yep,
protection.
so she's being attended to.
Second victim. Clear.
DOA. I have another DOA.
You got two black tags here. Move on, move on.
Stand by.
Have these rooms been cleared?
Yes.
Okay.
This your second? Yep.
You have another DOA? I have a fourth DOA.
All right, move on.
Evacuate.
Going to that ambulance exchange
We're
point,
gonna go
right?
first. Go ahead.
No, we're going to that ambulance exchange point.
Go ahead.
How many more we got?
We have one on the ladder. She's gunshot wound to the head. We have two
Just
walking
throw
wounded.
them in there. Get them in there, get them in a secure. We're not in a completely secure environment here, right?
Another walking wounded.
Move in and get ready to go back in and help, right? Talk to your law enforcement.
We're gonna help with this. Let's help.
Well, you need
Is this guy going to the ambulance?
Yeah, he's a priority right now, Lieutenant.
Hey, is there an ambulance out there yet? Priority one?
Now a tourniquet applied.
Is there an ambulance out there yet?
No.
Are we bringing them to a safe area or
No,
is it safer
there
right
was an
here?
ambulance there. They just took off.
All right, if this...
Let's just move up to the door. Coming up behind you, bud. RTF2 to command, entering through the Bravo side door also. Still.
Every December here at Melrose Cemetery, Mary Waldron and a team, an army of volunteers, comes out and lays wreaths at the grave sites of veterans that have passed on. It's Mary's idea to keep it going, and the community has responded in kind. It's a great, great event, and it's an opportunity to remember our veterans.
So we are here for our fourth year of Operations Wreaths for Veterans, and it is honoring our veterans here in Brockton. And the Just Checking In sponsors the wreaths, and we get our community coming together, our community of Brockton, but our community, we have people from all over coming together to lay wreaths to remember our veterans during the holidays where many families are unable to get here. It is pretty much as moving of a day, a morning that we have, and again, it's our way of just checking in to just check in with our veterans. So we're here with a crew, we're getting ready, and we'll be dispersing 1,500 wreaths. There are more than 1,500 veterans here at Melrose Cemetery, but our goal is really to just have it be symbolized that we have not forgotten, and nor will we ever forget our veterans. So first, thank you to all of you who are coming here. I kept saying this was our third year. This is our fourth year we've been doing it. Time does go by so fast. But as we stand here today with the ribbons, with the wreaths, it's the important part that we're remembering is our veterans today. Today being Pearl Harbor Day. As you saw, that I was able to swing by yesterday to see George Hersey, and to those that were here, I see Representative Cassidy and others who were able to stop by and pay respects. George Hersey is a family friend of the Waldrons, so Mr. Waldron and George worked at the post office together, and George told me that he probably spanked John first before even Mr. Waldron did. And he told me he had lots more stories to tell. He sends his apologies for not being here. We were going to make arrangements to have Brewster Ambulance, who offered to bring him here, and he just said that he was really unable to. but we do have veterans who are here today. So the first thing I guess I would start off by saying this year we are honoring George Hersey. And George Hersey is one of the remaining Pearl Harbor survivors. But George Hersey is a family friend. So first, thank you for service. But the other part that's really important is that we will never forget, ever, ever, ever forget the community. It really is a community event. I have a group coming who are doing this event as an office event. They feel that it's important to give back to the community. And to the point about veterans, many of those that are on the fire department are veterans. And I have veterans in my family, my nieces, my nephew. And so that part, being family and doing something that John would be doing, that's why we're here today. But we have two things that we did this year. So we saved about 750 ribbons from last year. So on the other side of these wreaths, we have wreaths without ribbons on it. So the ribbons need to be fixed to it. So I'll need a team for that. And the others are the wreaths here to be going out. We're going to first start with the stones, with the graves that are here. And then we are going to ask for those that have trucks. We're going to truck some of the wreaths out to the other side, to the cannons and to the other veterans. Lots of thank you. So first and foremost, to the volunteers. And that in itself is amazing because I could not do this without them. Number two, the Melrose Cemetery, and they come and they work with us. And so not only do they prepare for us, but they also help us when it's time to remove the wreaths. But it's also Residents Inn where they donate the coffee and the donuts, and we also have the city of Brockton coming in and being helpful and bringing, getting the word out when it's time to do that. So, and mostly it's, I think that there are family that are family, and then there are friends who are family. And this community, once again, it's called Just Checking In, and we are just checking in. We'll continue to do so. So thank you to all those that are participating, and mostly thank you to our veterans for their service.
During the past year, we've covered, no doubt, we've covered close to 100 musical events in our fair city. One that stood out above all others was an event celebrating 100 years of Lithuanian music. There were some instruments that you may not have heard much of or never before, and it was done cinematically by the One North Main crew. I want you to sit back and enjoy 100 years of Lithuanian music.
Sedautoruta, sedauta, sedautoruta, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta.
Išjoja, joja, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, brolis karaliam, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, palieka, lieka, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, senų močiutė, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, dailiai merginčių, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, neverk matute, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, aš tau atnešiu, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta, šilkus karaliai, sedauto, sedautoruta, sedauta. Iš tremtinių kelionių surinki, žydi Lietuva, kaip tavo slėnio
Awesome event. 100 years of Lithuanian music. We're looking forward to the next 100 years. Who knows? Maybe we'll be around for that. Now we're transitioning over to our final segment. It is the Cape Verdean Carnival. Wait, let me say that again. Carnival. Leading into the Cape Verdean Festival. The carnival is a lot of fun. Great entertainment, great music, and great dancing, of course. So this is our swan song segment. Sit back and enjoy it. And for everyone in the One North Main crew, including executive producer Mark Lindy and producer Aaron Tebow, I'm Jay Miller, and we'll see you in 2019.
Mestrinho, mestrinho,